Here's a video full of tips for another great project from the experts at Home Hardware.
My colleague Stacy Smithers and I came up with a great way to make a bold and graphic piece of art. You start off with a drop cloth. It's made of canvas and it's available at Home Hardware. Next, I'm going to fray the edges to give it a bit more of a relaxed look. And the next thing we're going to do is give this piece of canvas a coat of primer. So using a foam roller, just like you would a wall, give it a nice even coat. And if you're doing this on a table, just make sure you've put down a second drop cloth to stop it from leaking through. So we've let this primer dry, and now it's the fun part. I've actually chosen 3 shades of paint, kind of all in the same family, but slightly different. This first one is called Wave. It's a Beauti-Tone paint. It's a gorgeous shade of turquoise. I've also got this one called New Prints. It's pretty vibrant turquoise as well, but a little lighter. And then this Kelly Green, which is actually called Rocket. To help with the application process, I'm going to pour some of the paint into these plastic disposable cups. Probably enough to start. So we're just pouring it down the middle, just kind of have fun with it. There's no real rhyme or reason to this. And remember, maybe less is more to start out with because we can always add more. I like it. And finally, we're just going to add the lightest of the 3 shades. I might just use a little less of this color and think of it more as an accent. And you can see that these shades are kind of starting to marble together and they almost look like jade. Just think of yourself as an artiste. Next, we're going to take the canvas and actually fold it in half, right over everything you've just painted. And then just kind of give it a nice pat and reveal your masterpiece. It's kind of like ink blot art. Wow, it's pretty cool. So the beauty of a project like this is it's quite organic and you can add more after you've already opened it up. I'm going to take some of this brighter turquoise and kind of break up some of this Kelly Green. And now I'm going to add a little bit more of this lighter turquoise as well. Just kind of in here. Maybe we'll do a freeform blob. You never know. Just like we did before, we're going to fold it back in half. This time you don't need to press quite as hard because you've already got a lot of marbling happening. So we're just going to kind of focus it where I added the new paint and then open it up just like we did before. Woohoo. Wow, I think I'm pretty happy with this. You'll want to lay it flat to let it dry and then hang it up on your wall. These 3 shades of green and turquoise work beautifully together. You really could use any color palette you'd like, but I do suggest that you use 3 colors. This project is inexpensive, super easy to do, and adds a great graphic punch to any room in your home.
Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.